Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read for you a new program which is called Tarot, especially for love. And this is for zodiac signs. So let's start for you in Aries for the month of March 2017. Now, I'm going to divide the month into two, and I'm going to just give my tarot cards a bit of a shuffle. And I'm going to pull one card that will have to do for the first 15 days of March 2017 for you, for Aries. So let me pull the card. Okay, this card is inverted, meaning that you don't have much control over circumstances up to for the first half of the month. So you have to be very careful that from the 1st or the 15th or up to the 15th or 16th of March, there can be a letdown for you in areas of romance and also in areas of marriage and family. What you should be careful of in the first half of the month is that differences between you and your partner can arise very easily. This advice is for you in Aries. Whatever zodiac sign your partner has, you have to stay in control. You cannot control somebody else's horoscope. So be careful that don't let differences rise too quickly. There's a sign of the sun on this card, which shows that your arrogance, your tendency to be very sensitive to anything said to you in a critical way, this could be the key factor why there can be some trouble for you in the first half of the month where love is concerned. There is also the card of Neptune here, the sign of Neptune here, and this is a good sign for you. Well, apart from love, it encourages travel, so you might meet somebody and fall in love or be interested in if you're traveling firstly. Secondly, it shows that this planet wants to put you on a spiritual plane. Not an aeroplane, but a plane, a level. And so, looking at this card, I find that if you meditate and think of the person that you desire, you can throw messages to that direction. That's a good sign for you, this planet Neptune there. You also have the sign of Jupiter on this card. And the sign of Jupiter shows that you could be falling in love or getting very interested in somebody at your workplace or somebody that is involved with you in the business sense. So when you socialize for the first 15 days, try to mix business and pleasure. In terms of percentage, I make the first half of the month as good enough 60% for you to make progress in love areas. There are also the signs of Mercury on this palm, and that can produce some danger of argument or differences of opinion, so control that part of it. I'm going to pull another card now, and looking at this card is also inverted, but it shows that you have more control. Now, this is for the period of roughly 15th or 16th of March until the end of March. You are going to do very much better looking at this card. And it shows that whatever your desires are, other people are interested to contribute to them. So in areas of romance, this would be a better time for you to get going and really lock up that romance nicely. So the first 15 days, there can be a touch and go period, but in the last 15 days or so, you are doing very well in areas of romance. The card also shows that among your travels, if you are traveling during that period of the last half of the month, there is also a chance of making connections with love areas. So the second half of the month is much more progressive than the first half of the month. So that's the time when you can get into a romantic situation if that's what you want, improve your marriage areas as well. I make the whole month as pretty progressive for you actually. Now I'm going to mention some ages for the whole month where if you're of these ages, you're going to get even luckier. Now if you happen to be the ages of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or even 73, then you are going to get very lucky finding romance if that's what you want, or getting your marriage into a very happy state. People of these ages are highlighted in this period of the month, so you get very lucky in areas of love and romance. I'm also going to mention some dates of the month where you have to be a little bit careful. Now you be careful on the 6th or the 15th or the 24th of March. On these dates, there will be some situations arising which will bring differences among you and the partner or the person you want to fall in love with, or your marriage partner as well. So watch out on these dates during this month that strong differences can arise. Now regarding your character, you from Aries, we know that you are a firebrand. You can be very arrogant. You can be very dominating. You want the center of limelight. So on those ages, good ages which I mentioned to you, go right ahead, but try not to show these traits of character. You have to be flexible. And also during those dates which I've mentioned, which are negative for you, be careful that if you behave this way, you are going to get situations turning against you. Now, I'm a strong believer in colors, and every planet in the universe is given to control or rule certain colors. So on the days where you are socializing and hoping to meet the partner, your future partner, or the romance or the marriage areas, going out for socializing, you try to wear your good colors. And during this month, there are two colors which are outstanding for you. One is the color red, and the other is the color gray. So try to have these two colors on use one way or another, whether it's undergarments or top garments, or even holding a handkerchief of that color. When you hold a color in your hand, it's a very powerful sign. Good color, well, good news. Bad color means bad news coming for you. So choose these two colors, red and gray, as much as you can, and wear them or use them in the month of March for yourself. I'm also a firm believer of directions. Every planet in the universe has been given a spot around the compass, and that's the area that they control. So for you to make your wishes in areas of romance or to improve your marriage situation, I would suggest that you face north as much as possible for the month of March. Now, if you can do all these things, you will position yourself to get the best out of the first 15 days and to be even luckier in the last 15 days of March. And this is basically what I have to tell you for this new program called Tarot, Especially Love. Do go to Facebook, and when you're on Facebook, search for Andi, A-N-D-I, .sing, S-I-N-G-H, .9, the number 9, .facebook.com. And you will arrive on my face page and follow me. And one day, communicate with me, and one day we may be able to Skype. I will spend 75 minutes with you on Skype, getting your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms, and that's going to cost you USD 50, USD 50. So if you're interested, once on Facebook, communicate with me, we'll set up a date, and I will tell you how payment is to be made, and we can go ahead for that. In the meantime, in areas of love and romance and marriage, I wish you the best of luck for the month of March. Thank you. Goodbye.